some of the questions that we've had come up in the past is like, what's the safe distance for a stove, okay, for working around your stove? And it's actually called a safe distance for your children, for other people in your kitchen. Well, like right now, when I'm over here at the stove, 36 inches of clearance around this stove is a safe distance. Okay, that keeps people out of the working area, minus the cook. So, and just keep in mind, always put your handle toward the inside. Okay, so 36 inches of clearance. And I also recommend 36 inches of clearance for my ovens also, because when you pull one down, if you ain't careful, you've got a little kid, they come up and touch this, they're going to be burnt. Or they run into it and they're going to be burnt. Also, going back to the stove, remember that little girls have long hair, and when they walk by a gas range, it can catch their hair on fire. And as far as something else, we talked about microwave safety. Okay, keep in mind microwave safety. Things you take out of microwaves are boiling hot, okay? They can create scald burns in your mouth, scald burns on your body, and scald burns on your face. Like when you open up popcorn, we've ran calls before where people have had blisters on their face from doing this to their popcorn and not expecting the heat to come up like that. But remember, heat does rise. Okay, another little safety topic we want to talk about, or that have came up before, is an emergency action plan for the family. So what is an emergency action plan? Well, emergency action plan is a pre-plan of what you will do in case you have an emergency at your home. Okay, so let's just say that you've got a fire in your home. Well, you've got smoke alarms and seal alarms in your house. They're supposed to protect you. Okay, smoke alarm goes off in your house. What do? Well, that's where you need to sit down and draw you an escape plan. Okay, every room should have 2 ways out. Okay, and one of the most another question that we have, well, what do I do when I get up and get ready to get out of my house? Well, your family needs to all be on the same sheet of music. Everybody knows exactly the same thing. So then you want to have a meeting place outside the structure. And a meeting place cannot be a movable object. It can't be a car, okay? It's got to be a tree, a mailbox, or something that's stationary. It's going to be there. And that way you know when you get there that your son, your daughter, your husband, or your caretaker, or your grandparents, whoever's supposed to be there, will be there, okay? Do you go back in? Little kids always ask this question. Do you go back in for an animal? Absolutely not. The fire department, we have rescued animals before from house fires. So you tell us that your dog and cat is inside the house when we get there, and we'll go in and look for them, okay? So don't you dare go back in for an animal or for a stuffed animal. You go out and you meet with your family and you call 911, okay, to report the fire. As far as other safety things that I can think about that's actually came up in the past would be things that are blocking exits. Okay, so I've been in some houses before where they've got beds blocking a window, or they might have a entertainment center blocking a window. Remember, 2 ways out of the room. Okay, try to make exceptions, try to work it out where you have a safe way out. Okay, but as far as that, like I said earlier, if you have any questions, the only thing you have to do is email me. I'm the Fire Life Safety Educator at Asheville Fire Department at Jason Jolman's. Email me, call me, whatever you need to do to get the answer to your question. And before I get off here, I wanted to say one thing. I'd like to thank Randolph County 4-H for allowing me to use their kitchen and their video equipment. So thank you, Randolph County 4-H, and thank you for watching.